Imagine walking into a luxury showroom, lights dimmed just enough to make the air feel electric. The sound of footsteps echoes softly on the polished floor, and then it's right there. The new 2026 KTM 390 Duke, sitting like a predator ready to pounce. One look, and you instantly know it's not just another upgrade, it's a statement. A machine born from adrenaline, precision, and the kind of engineering that doesn't follow trends, it creates them. The 2026 Duke doesn't ask for your attention, it demands it. The sharp lines, the aggressive stance, the naked muscle on display, it's everything that defines the spirit of KTM. Every inch looks sculpted to attack the road. From its newly refined LED headlight that stares you down like a laser eye, to the exposed orange trellis frame that screams racing DNA, this bike tells you exactly what it's made for: pure dominance. As the lights shift, you catch the metallic finish glimmering under the spotlights. Whether it's the signature KTM orange, electric blue, stealth black, or any of its bold new shades, the Duke wears every color like armor. It's confident, unapologetic, and dangerously stylish. Every detail, from the split seat to the tail section, feels tighter, meaner, more focused. This isn't a design meant to impress, it's meant to challenge. The engine beneath that sharp bodywork is a masterpiece of evolution. A 399cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder heart that delivers raw torque and seamless power. KTM has re-engineered it to give you a rush from the very first twist of the throttle. It pushes out more power than ever before, but not at the cost of control. The throttle response feels alive, instant, crisp, and tuned to perfection. Every gear shift hits with mechanical satisfaction, like clockwork crafted for speed. And then there's the sound. That deep, raspy note that makes heads turn even before the bike comes into view. It's not noise, it's attitude. It's the language of riders who live for the thrill of acceleration, who feel freedom not as a word, but as a vibration through the handlebars. This is what makes the Duke a Duke. It doesn't whisper, it roars. You don't just ride this machine, you wear it like a second skin. The ergonomics are sharp, aggressive, but balanced. The tank feels sculpted for your knees. The handlebar sits just right for a sporty but comfortable stance. Every control falls naturally into place, as if the bike already knows what you want to do before you do it. The new TFT display glows with precision, speed, RPM, gear, ride modes, all crystal clear even under sunlight. Speaking of ride modes, KTM finally brings tech and thrill together in harmony. Rain mode tames the beast when the roads are wet, while street and track modes unleash its full potential when it's time to play. The traction control system and cornering ABS are more advanced than ever before, offering razor-sharp safety without clipping the wings of performance. It's confidence on wheels. The frame is lighter, yet stronger. The suspension setup, fully adjustable WP Apex units, absorbs bumps and carve corners with equal ease. Whether you're leaning hard into a curve or cruising through traffic, the Duke stays planted, composed, and fearless. That's where KTM's racing heritage shines the brightest. It's a bike that thrives on motion, that rewards riders who dare to push it. On the open road, it's poetry in motion. The throttle opens up and you feel that perfect blend of control and chaos. The wind rushes past, the world blurs, and for those few seconds, nothing else exists. Every gear change feels like a heartbeat. Every curve becomes a conversation between you and the machine. You don't just move, you flow. The Duke becomes an extension of who you are. And when you stop, people notice. It's the kind of bike that pulls eyes wherever it stands, not because it's loud or oversized, but because it has that rare magnetism, a design so confident it doesn't need to prove anything. The floating taillight, the compact exhaust, the angular panels, they all come together to create a silhouette that looks ready to race even at standstill. But beneath all that aggression, there's refinement. KTM has refined the Duke's ride to make it as usable as it is thrilling. It's not just a track toy anymore, it's a companion for real roads, real commutes, and real adventures. The mileage figures are respectable, the heat management is improved, and the engine feels smoother than ever before. This balance is what sets the 2026 Duke apart. It's wild when you want it, and composed when you need it. Every part of this motorcycle tells a story of evolution, from the precision-machined levers to the diamond-cut alloys, from the redesigned subframe to the newly tuned slipper clutch. It's KTM saying, "We listened, we learned, and we unleashed." The result is a bike that's sharper, faster, and smarter in every possible way. For riders stepping into the world of performance motorcycles, this is the ultimate entry ticket. For experienced riders, it's a reminder that small displacement doesn't mean small thrill. The Duke has always been about pure emotion on two wheels, and in 2026, that emotion hits harder than ever. So when you walk up to this machine, you're not just looking at a motorcycle, you're looking at a promise of speed, precision, and freedom. It's the kind of bike that doesn't just take you places, it transforms how you experience the journey. Because with the Duke, the road isn't something you ride, it's something you conquer. Every time the engine comes to life, it's a reminder that power can be elegant, aggression can be beautiful, and control can feel like chaos perfectly tamed. This is the new face of the middleweight Streetfighter. This is the 2026 KTM 390 Duke, the ruler of its class, the rebel of the streets, and the thrill that refuses to fade. And when the lights go off, when the crowd leaves the showroom, the Duke still stands there, glowing faintly under the last beam of light, silent but powerful, waiting for someone brave enough to twist the throttle and let the storm begin.